Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget 9 Wives Below. 9 Wives Below. And don't forget, I got the Champ Side hoodie on. Go support Champ Side. All right. I heard like a 3 minute snippet. Someone I saw it, someone sent it to me, and I heard the 3 minute snippet of PBC's vice president, uh, Tim Smith. I will say he caught himself when he was talking about pay-per-views. Everybody go rewatch that. He caught himself when he basically told that pay-per-views are declining, and he caught himself because he didn't want y'all to know that PBC's pay-per-views are declining. Watch out, he reworded it mid-sentence, and you'll see. But in the meantime, between time, um, I want y'all to understand this. Um, PBC is taking millions of dollars from Errol Spence. And you say, how, Fred? What are you talking about? Well, basically, what they're doing is PBC, I'm going to interpret what you're saying because I am the business whisperer in boxing. Basically, what they're doing and what they're saying is, we ain't carrying this load by ourselves. We not carrying this load by ourselves. It's no way I'm carrying this load by myself. Simply put. And um, that's where they're at with it. I gotta talk to my tenant real quick. Y'all hold on 1 second. All right, I'm back. And so, how are they taking money out of Spence pocket? PBC don't want to do the heavy lifting, and this is how you know Bob Arum and Al Haymon are working together. Terrence Crawford has minimized. Haymon knew this, and when you're dealing with big business only wants to deal with big business. You understand? And Al Haymon knew that Terrence Crawford was going to get compromised in these streets. He has no protection. ESPN was Terrence Crawford's protection in this big business that everybody's doing, and Al Haymon is not going to step over Bob Arum. I really believe Bob Arum and Al Haymon have a silent agreement. And you know how I believe this on some level is because they're doing fights together on a monthly basis, it seems like. Um, Sean Porter, November, the young man, Arthur Beterbiev, who Al Haymon still gets a percentage of, and Marcus Brown. Um, It's real interesting, and they're not going to ruin each other's relationship for the sake of one fighter. And you say, how is Errol Spence losing millions? Because PBC won't pick up the bill. If PBC picks up the bill, you know what that means? Do you understand what that means? Errol Spence gets the lion's share, and they don't have to cut the product. You understand? They have to cut the product with ESPN. Bob Arum came on the show, guys, and he says, this is why y'all got to really, really listen to the answers. Y'all say, why you bring all your pro-black warriors? Have common sense. Lean on truth before you become pro-black, okay? And all you, everybody else, right? Listen to why is Bob Arum on your show? To give you the answers. Every interview I've ever done with Bob Arum will live in infamy forever. They're going to do documentaries on my interviews with Bob Arum. You understand? And I'm not going to get the credit, and that's okay. But the information, historically, the same way I research Malcolm X and watch all those interviews from the 60s, That's what they're going to do with Bob Arum when they chronologically. But anyways, as I digress, he said they won't do business without me because I have 30% of the market. And what he meant by that, we got 19 million subscribers on ESPN Plus, and we got the worldwide leader in sports. Al Haymon can't compete against that and don't want to put up the money. As you can see with the Lion, Luis Ortiz, and Charles Martin, he is not footing the bill for these fights. The money is gone. So they want to minimize Terrence Crawford and minimize the fight without saying, I really don't believe Errol Spence can generate those numbers, because Floyd Mayweather fought Andre Berto. Floyd Mayweather fought Robert Guerrero. Floyd Mayweather fought Maidana. They didn't have a fan base in LA. They didn't have a fan base. But what they did know is Floyd Mayweather is doing 1 million pay-per-views. What Tim Smith told you in that interview, if you listen carefully, they don't believe Errol Spence can carry the pay-per-view. But y'all not listening. This is why I am a genius. Listen carefully, guys. He don't believe Errol Spence can carry the pay-per-view. Al Haymon. And whatever anybody say, listen to me. Al Haymon micromanages everything. When I say everything, Bob Arum said it. Lou DiBella said, if you need a white reference point, because y'all Negroes only move when a white man is over your head. You only get, oh, I'm black. Anyways, whatever Tim Smith says, Al Haymon said it to him. You think he's doing an interview on PBC's, whatever that is, PBC, without getting his information from Al Haymon? And basically when he said, oh, I'm not in negotiations, basically what he's saying is, I can't give all my sources away. I can't say I'm speaking for Al Haymon. That's basically what he's saying. Nobody can do anything at PBC without Al Haymon. Every deal is a 360 deal. Go read the court document, y'all. All you got to do is summons the court document. If you got a friend in LA, ask them to go pull the court documents for you. That's all you got to do, y'all. It's really easy. It's not no rocket scientist. Somebody go do the research on it. I've done the research. You know, but now it's starting to come out. Now I am the expert. Now I am the genius. Remember a year ago this time, I was hating on Al Haymon, but now PBC is hating on Errol Spence. They don't believe he can carry the pay-per-view. They don't believe any black fighter can carry a pay-per-view. Why did... Anyways, if PBC was pro-black, they would have welcomed Terrence Crawford with open arms. But you know why? Because he don't want to ruin his hands with the dudes downtown. You know what I'm saying? With the big hats. He don't, you know what I mean? The ones that sell all these dumb fighters and these dumb rappers, those diamonds. They stay in business, man. They think because they get champagne when they sell them jewelry, they VIP. Man, come on. Y'all got to make this make sense. Every time I see a fighter or a rapper with $500,000 worth of jewelry on, I laugh. That cost them $150,000. Trust me. Trust me. That's $150,000 worth of diamonds, dog. Import, export. Anyways, I'll digress and explain later. So, wow, what's going on over here? So, anyways, as I proceed to give you what you need, PBC is a piece of crap. Top Rank is a piece of crap. Everybody else is a piece of crap. They only in business for themselves. I mean, they just blatantly disrespect. Oh, shucks. Oh, it's right here. God bless them. It's a raid. It's a raid over high. Damn. Damn. Anyhow. Yeah. Damn, they got the whole street blocked off. So as I continue, so it's so much to this video, man. I can do a. Damn, they got the whole neighborhood blocked. It must have been a shooting. Let me find out. Was it a shooting? Excuse me. Was it a shooting? Oh, okay. It wasn't a shooting. Okay, good. All right. But they got the whole neighborhood blocked off. Hmm. But anyways, as I continue, um, boxing is in perils. Al Heyman don't. I told you, Al. I did not tell y'all. Go check my titles. Al Heyman don't believe in Errol Spence. I did a video last year on Errol Spence. I did a video on this dog. I did a video on this last year, and everybody said I was hating. Oh shit! I did a video on this, and I think I sent it to his team. I'm uncertain. Matter of fact, I know I sent it to his team, but no one wants to believe. They gonna try and shortchange Earl and everybody else because they ain't putting up the money. Well, you got to take this minimum guarantee, but I'm pretty sure we'll get it back on the pay-per-views. Ugas ain't gonna cut it, y'all. Ugas ain't gonna cut it in terms of the numbers that Errol Spence want. You know who is gonna cut it? Terrence Crawford. And every time from this point forth, Terrence Crawford, I'm gonna do you a solid. If you want Errol Spence to make money, then you want Terrence Crawford to make money. I'm gonna say it again. If you're an Errol Spence fan at this point, because the business of boxing just fucked them. It's over. Y'all can believe me if you want. Y'all should have hired me as your advisor to go talk to these men, because I don't think someone is negotiating for Earl to Al Heyman. And I don't think no one is negotiating for Terrence to Bob Arum. I think they just say yes or no to the deals. I don't think there's negotiations going on. And I'm going to tell you something. If Al Heyman is negotiating the fight for both fighters, he's winning. If Bob Arum is negotiating the fight for both fighters, Bob Arum is the biggest winner, not you. Okay? So, I know I went all over the place. I'm going to have to come back, but PBC is, I told y'all. Now y'all starting to wake up now. Everybody's starting to wake up now. Everybody's starting to wake up because I did it. I told you a year ago. And I was the hater. Now Tim Smith just said Terrence Crawford ain't nothing. So what does that mean? That probably just took maybe $1 million from Errol Spence's pocket in bad promotion. So you know what non-thinking media outlets are gonna do? Oh, they bashing the fight, but you're not thinking forward. PBC will not minimize publicly Errol Spence. That's their product. So you know what they do? Oh, Terrence Crawford, he ain't worth the fight. You know what I mean? Oh, he ain't worth the fight. He ain't. Nah, he ain't. Nah. So you know they're really talking about Errol Spence, y'all. You ready? You good? Makes sense? Anyways, I gotta go because I'm about to pull in. Barbershop Com. We're gonna talk about this tonight in the shop. 7:30 tonight. We live. We got Don Strozier for the first 30 minutes, and then we rocking and rolling on this topic, man. They just took millions from Errol Spence, and no one saw it but me. How amazing! How fitting. Barbershop Conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.